Hello, it is SeahawksFan with another Go Battle League video. We got the team of Giratina, Dialga, and Shadow Mewtwo. We have a fantastic lead to start off. A team of all level 50 legendaries. And Solgaleo is going to be going for the Psychic Fangs, trying to debuff. I'm not going to shield, even a debuffed Iron Head doesn't do that much. This is a pretty amazing lead, and the Ominous Wind gets KO. And we're able to reach that Shadow Ball before getting taken out. We were 1 HP and a Dream before we threw the move, and now Shadow Mewtwo comes in, brings their Dragonite down to red. And we find a Groudon in the back, which is going to get completely nuked by the Draco Meteor. And that's good win to start the video. Up next, we have a Mewtwo. Okay, they're going to have move priority, but they choose to bring in their Dialga. And we are going to shield up the Draco Meteor and get the farm down all the way. And let's see that Mewtwo back. They're going to be taking a couple Iron Heads. And we will cap that energy, but it's awesome. Because, goodbye Mewtwo. Goodbye the shields. And they're going to take me out, but it's going to be back to square one with the Giratina. Ready to deal the damage. And it's a Xerneas in the back. Okay, nice. We have revealed the full team, and it's just a matter of getting to a couple side strikes. And we have the move ready for the Mewtwo to get taken out. But actually, without the timer being up, we are going to side strike and then Shadow Claw for the win. We got the Xerneas in the lead, not too shabby. Gotta watch out for the Moonblast, but close combat bait would be infuriating. So let's bring in the Shadow Mewtwo and catch a close combat like a pro. And we have found a Yveltal, so that is a big problem. Going to have to sack the Shadow Mewtwo at this point, but we absorb some energy from the Xerneas, and it's going to be a Dragon Breath down for the Yveltal. And if, that Focus Blast needed a shield, that would have been a fantastic chance. And we catch another close combat, outplaying the Xerneas user. And now it's time to go for the Shadow Balls. Unfortunately, going to be shielded. But let's go for Iron Head now. 1 and then 2 shortly after. And are we going to be able to take out the Xerneas in time? Yes, we're going to get the win. We got the Kyogre in front. The Swale's not going to be able to deal with the Giratina. And we're going to bring in our only answer for this Tyranitar because, well, everything else in the team besides Dialga is going to get kind of wrecked by the charge moves and not be able to do enough damage with their own charge moves. Going to be saving up the big nuke, and it's likely going to get shielded. And actually, it won't be shielded because that is a good thing to take. Actually, it was. Never mind. But Shadow Ball brings that Metagross down to red. And the Kyogre is not in a position to win the game at that point. We got the Mighty Melmetal. And they're gonna rock slide, chip, chip, chip away. Trying to just make sure I have energy for anything they may bring in. Although they seem to be content with just whittling down my Giratina. And they're in range of Ominous Wind and then a couple Shadow Claws, so let's do that. Oh, they swap into their own Giratina and fail to get the Shadow Claw down. They are going to commit a shield, and now it's time to bring in the mighty Dialga. And with knowing the Metal has been whittled down plenty, safe to put the shield for Dialga. Do we find the third Pokemon in the team? It's a Mewtwo, and brilliant catch. Brilliant catch by them. We're going to bring in our own Mewtwo. And we're going to absorb that Shadow Ball energy, because they do not want to take damage. We have enough energy where we're going to be able to get to 2 Iron Heads. We need to get the shield and get the KO, and that is what was gotten. Great play by them, but not enough to take the win. And we got another Metagross that is not up for the fight. And we're fine with using our Shadow Mewtwo up against the Metagross. We're able to land the Shadow Ball, but actually, let's bring in the Mewtwo. Going to no shield, the Fire Punch. Balls of Steel to not shield a potential one-shot move. And now knowing they still have 2 shields, let's just get rid of them. Let's get rid of the shields. And I get to another Shadow Ball. And this one goes unshielded. And they are looking pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Shadow Ball gets the shield. And let's bring in Dialga. And they knew, well, they did not have the firepower left to take out 2 dragons. Another Kyogre. And this Kyogre is a scaredy cat. We're going to Side Strike this Zacian. And as usual, they do tend to let the first move go through. And I'm going to go for the Psycho Cut down. Actually, not just yet. Because I don't want to commit both shields. Going to be hesitant. And we have the Kyogre back. The thing we want to line our Giratina up against. And they have their own Dialga. Nice to see this. And I know it's only an Iron Head. And I don't mind taking the Iron Head. Unfortunately, only one Iron Head connects. But Ominous Wind is going to connect from the Giratina. And a bit of a almost mistake. But let's get to this Shadow Ball to close out this battle up against Kyogre. If they have Blizzard, then I have to shield. And it's a Blizzard. And that's another win. We got a Metagross and a third Metagross of fodder. And this time they bring in Rayquaza. The Rayquaza that is nowhere near as good without the guaranteed Breaking Swipe debuff. And that is the difference maker. They're taking full damage even after Breaking Swipe. Although odds are this time they are going to... Yeah, they're going to take me out. Only one Side Strike. Okay, it's fine. Third time's a charm? Nope. 3 Breaking Swipes without a debuff. Definitely could be in a better position, but trying to get the last shield. And we do. And we find a Lugia in the back. A team that was double weak to Giratina is very nice. Going to have to worry about Aeroblast And at this point, I consider potentially they have the energy, but only Sky Attack. So we max cap out on energy before we Ominous Wind for a KO. And we have a Wombo Combo Shadow Ball ready for up next. And we are going to close out this game. It may take us out, but Dialga has plenty of health left. And now we got another Zacian. Is this Zacian going to stay in? Are they going to be a scaredy animal? We're going to Shadow Ball. Bringing them down to yellow. Now they're to red health. And we're going to shield the Wild Charge, which was a completely unnecessary shield. But it's fine to be shield down with this amount of energy. And one Pokemon taken out is fine. Just fine. And 2 Shadow Balls achieved. And we're only going to get 1 shield. Actually 2. So let's bring in the Shadow Mewtwo to get to the Shadow Ball. Because it is going to be no shielded. Unshielded. Kaboom! To the red. And they're going to take me out. But I'm going to get some energy on Dialga. And it's Kyogre in the back. This Kyogre does not want to see the wrath of this Draco Meteor. Kaboom! Kablooey! We got a Goldengo. Interesting. Goldengo v Giratina. I definitely have to watch out for Shadow Ball, because that would hurt like a truck. Goldengo is a Pokemon that you need Scarlet and Violet for, pretty much. At least someone to know someone with it to be able to get the boxes and golden lures to realistically get it. And we have found a Shadow Tyranitar. Just going to have to whittle this thing down and save the shield for the Dialga, because it's going to need it. But no need to bring it in just yet. We can absorb that crunch energy. And this beast is going to be able to handle the Haxorus easy peasy. Actually, it's a little bit close. We failed the Dragon Breath down, and I have thrown the game. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more content for daily videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.